Unfortunately, injuries are a big part of the NFL, and well, some of them could have even killed players on the field. Today, we're taking a look at 10 of the scariest NFL injuries of all time. Starting off with Drew Bledsoe's injury against the New York Jets. This play is mainly known for being Brady's takeover. However, Drew's injury was very serious, since one of his blood vessels behind his rib had torn, creating a constant blood flow into his lungs. He could have even died, but fortunately he was able to recover from the injury later. Now, Ryan Shazier back injury. Monday Night Football in 2017, the NFL world got shocked. The hard hit Shazier took to the head could have went way worse. He couldn't even feel his legs at the time of the injury, and doctors told him he would never even walk again. Gladly, Shazier proved everyone wrong and made an inspiring recovery to walk again. Zach Miller leg injury. This probably wasn't as scary as the other ones in terms of danger, but it definitely was gruesome. Miller's leg was not supposed to bend that way, and I can tell you, this injury is very painful to watch. This is one of those cases where it's just bigger than football. Ricardo Lockette neck injury. I think most fans were incredibly scared at the moment of the injury. The hit could have killed him, and he was told that even if a teammate tried to get him up, his neck ligaments would break, killing him in the process. He was forced to retire, of course, but he made a complete recovery, which is amazing considering the severity of the injury. Now, Dak Prescott's ankle injury. This was just 1 year ago, and oh boy, it was gruesome. Probably not as life-threatening as the other ones, but seeing Prescott's ankle bent like that probably makes some NFL fans vomit. Fortunately for him though, it didn't hurt Prescott's career at all, and he was able to come back next season. Alex Smith's leg injury. This one was scary for months because after the nasty injury on the football field, he had to get 17 surgeries to his leg, and on top of that, he got it infected at one point. Smith could have died from that infection, but somehow he overcame all odds and not only managed to walk again, but he came back to the NFL, winning of course the Comeback Player of the Year award after the 2020 NFL season. Joe Theismann leg injury, of course, the predecessor of Alex Smith. Pretty much the same injury, but without the infection part. His injury of course was very scary, and you can't tell me you couldn't feel a little bit of pain while watching his leg go into the wrong direction. Rashad Johnson hand injury. His life wasn't threatened, but he lost part of a finger. I'm pretty sure this was one of Johnson's scariest moments of his life. Because I mean, just imagine getting your fingertip chopped off while just playing football. Scary as hell. But hey, at least he didn't suffer any major problems in the future. Napoleon McCallum leg injury. This was very painful to watch, and the worst part of it is that it just feels like in slow motion. McCallum's cleats got stuck into the turf and overcame his leg's ligaments resistance, breaking them in the process. This was just one of the worst injuries in NFL history that nobody would want to be repeated. And finally, well, how could we forget Johnny Knox's back injury? Most NFL fans have seen this one. Personally, I think this was the scariest and most dangerous of them all. It was just the way Knox's back bends into that direction makes everyone wonder how in hell did he even survive. By many considered a miracle, and regardless, he's lucky to be alive since he sustained one of the worst injuries in all of sports. And well, those were the scariest injuries in NFL history. If you like NFL content, make sure to check out some of my other stuff. Until next time, and goodbye.